Hey everybody, I hope everyone in the Midwest is okay. I know you got dumped on badly. This is Indie News. We are going to be talking about some amazing stuff. Of course, Chuck has the news tonight, so this is a little bit of a precursor to the bigger news stories that he'll have this evening, which we're still working on as we speak. So right now we're just going to give you a little taste of what's going on. You guys can see some of the stuff that we're working on from behind the background. And Corey said, just back the advocator, look to get on a later book for Leap. I would love Leap to be part of the advocator, actually. You were one of the first people we tagged early on in the project. I think you said at the time you were just busy, and I said to make sure to come back to me when you were ready. For those who don't know, me and Travis Gibb were talking about the advocator actually this week on the uh, comics launch. I think it's Comics Launch Indie Comics is the name of the show, the podcast, or it's maybe it's just Comics Launch this week. It was a great interview. I love sitting down with Tyler James Vogel, and we had a good time. And for those who don't know, this just happened, and Chuck can look at it a little later too. Uh, and we're going to let that load while we do it. And we're going to just talk about some new trending stuff we got going on. Of course, we got Comics in the Classroom panel coming up this weekend. And again, like I said, every week you're going to get a new look at the site, and there's going to be new stuff that goes on. So there's a couple new things. We're not done updating yet, obviously. We're going to be switching out some of the featured Kickstarters. And even though we switch them out, it doesn't mean we won't switch them back out to that particular Kickstarter, or we might add one and see what happens. So some changes coming to our site main page as it will every week, and it'll be happening during the week. Here is the Stabity Ever After, and it looks amazing. I'm going to be doing a review of this, by the way. It's available now at the Scouts Comics store. Of course, Richard Rivera, we recently announced that he will be rejoining the Comic-Con highway this year. He's excited to get back. I've been in contact with him for the last few months. I can't wait to hang out with my friend. I'm glad he's doing better. And we're going to be talking more about that throughout the year, happily. So this is it, the Stabby Ever After cover, which looks amazing. It's a great, great project. I can't wait to review it for all you guys. Some of the other things we got going on, of course, we're building our Comic-Con forecast map. We're going to give you guys a little bit of what's going on this week, and we're going to take an early look at the. Oops, I don't think it's meant to bend that way. Sorry, I'm trying to bend it so you guys can actually get a better view. There we go. As this loads. And of course, we'll be refeaturing a new thing. Chuck's got some news that he might tell you about this evening, or he might hold off for the Advocator this week. And as this loads, we'll also take just a quick look. Oh, it's already loaded. So here's the Comic-Con forecast. As you can see, the forecast map has not been updated yet. We'll begin to work on that in probably a day or two. But for now, let's give you a peek at what's going on. The Central Florida Comic-Con is the place to be this weekend. Paige Alfred's going to be joining us at the event. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be hanging out with the web show, and I'm doing at least one panel. I might be doing another panel. Stay tuned for more information. I should know by the end of today. Comics in the Classroom panel is the one I'm definitely going to be on. I'm going to be with Nicole Jobin, hanging with the web show's Garrett, Marcus H. Roberts, and that's all presented by Comics in the Classroom. Excited to be part of this amazing project. I'm excited to be part of this panel. John Crawford's going to be joining us, and you guys can see right there the man. And we got to get rid of the D-Land thing. Not that there was anything wrong with D-Land, but D-Land's over, and I don't want to confuse people. So I'll make sure to edit that once we go off the air to just make sure. We gave him a new thing because John's a good friend of mine, and I make him graphics every so often. So I actually made this graphic for him. I thought it turned out really well. It's from like 4 different cons, believe it or not. But it fits, like it looks like it's actually meant to go together. And actually, if you look really quickly, I bet you think it's one photo with just something photoshopped on top. But it's actually like a combination of, I think, several different photos. So, or I know it to be. And here's Travis Gibbs on file. Amazingness. This is his file photo. We talked about this last week that we were going to start having file photos, and this is Travis's file photo. I think he took a good one. He'll be there at my table, believe it or not. We'll be sharing a table so you guys can find us. My friend Marcus H. Roberts, you guys got to know him a little bit better during the Indie Takeover, and he'll be back for Indie Takeover 2, which we're going to start talking about. I'm actually meeting up with Tom over the weekend, and we're going to sit down and we're going to work out some details for the Indie Takeover 2. And Glenn D. Turner is going to be joining us. All this with Hanging with the Web Show joining us. It's going to be fantastic. I mean, look at this. It's a sleeper. It's a sleeper hit of 2019 right now. It's gonna just amp up what a Comic-Con can be in Florida. So I'm excited about that. There is a Huntsville Comic-Con going on. That's the 18th through the 19th, 2 days as well. The weekend shows. That's going to be going on. Actually, I did a horrible job of saying where it's going to be going on because I wasn't given much for this one, and there's not a lot to go on. Um, I'll look into it, and we'll get you more information on that. We'll at least get you an area. There's not a lot. Hey, what's going on, Marcus? I'm just talking about the fact that not only will you be at a panel this week at the Comic-Con in the Comics in the Classroom panel at the Central Comic-Con, Florida Comic-Con Central. It's got a weird name that I can never wrap my head around. It's Central Florida Comic-Con. It's just a lot. And it's awesome. I love it's a CFCC, which is a great initial actually for going for it. So I'm super excited about that. So we're talking about that, Marcus, and the fact that we're going to be able to hang out. We're also talking about Indie Takeover 2, which is happening at Daytona in just a few months, which is exciting in itself. There's a lot going on. 2019 is going to be legit, as the kids say, if they still say it. I don't know. I'm old. What do I know? We're going to quickly jump over to our affiliate, Convention Scene, and we're going to see what Convention Scene has to offer this week, giving you guys the Monday heads up, maybe planning your week. Oh, here we go. Here's the Huntsville. We're actually talking about this. This is going to be Huntsville, Alabama. Maybe they have something better than their Facebook page because their Facebook page sucked. But it looks like they do have a much better website. So we'll be borrowing from this and giving you guys the information on that. By the end of the day, it'll be up on our site. So that'll be there. We're going to go back to Convention Scene and just give it a look. New York's going to have the Schoenberg Center's Black Comic Book Festival. That's going to be the 18th to the 19th as well. Of course, Paradise City Comic Con was canceled. It is no longer going on, but that's okay because the Central Florida Comic Con, I think, is going to fill the void for all you comic book fans. And Albuquerque Comic Con in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Look, man, it's the first time we've had 4 shows in one weekend. Yeah, 4 shows. 1, 2, 3, 4. It would have been 5 with Paradise City. But I mean, the Comic-Con highway is going to continue to amp up. So make sure that we know where you're going to be. Make sure you're telling us. We can put it on the Comic-Con highway early this year. Like I said, this is a preamble show. I'm not going to go into a lot more stuff. There's some exciting stuff for this evening's edition of my friend Chuck Pino, or just the artist formerly known as Chuck Pino, and now goes by Chuck. We're going to be, I'll probably just let him have the video spot today, and I'll update it later on so I don't have to keep updating it. So that's it, guys. I didn't think there was much comments going on. I'm a little under the weather. Oops, whoa. Shut my mouth. Here we go. Oh, that's right. I have to add this. You have to tag me in this, Marcus, so I can actually get the information on the site. Marcus is going to be at the first annual AfroCon at Raymond Saunders Public Library in Tampa, Florida, March 30th. I will be but I'm reading his thing. Marcus will be a featured guest, and let's take a look at that. Let me jump over, get us onto this feed here. Oh man, that's the one I needed to edit, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. All right, let me get. I need all this stuff, so we'll just open a new one. Let's take a look at that. I'm on it, Marcus. We're gonna take a look right now for you, and I've got. Oh, they already made that. There it goes. And there we go. Oh, there's a video. Let's do the video. And that's going on in Tampa, Florida. 74 days away. So that's going to be happening. Thank you for sharing it with us, Robert Saunders Sr. Are you sharing it with someone? If you tagging someone, I don't always know about it. Robert Saunders Sr. Is he someone running the event? Is that what it is, or is it the public library? I can't tell why you put that, Marcus, if you're still here. But I'm going to check out the public library link right here, which it's going to be going on right there. So that's pretty cool. I dig it. It's going to be awesome. And I'm actually surprised that they didn't do this during Black History Month, to be honest with you. I would have thought that you would have wanted something like this during Black History Month, because it was been a great event for that. Maybe they couldn't get the time or dates right. Sometimes you do have to wait on some other people to get back to you. So yeah, anyone else have any news? I got the name of the library. Okay, I got you. Raymond Saunders. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. You know what? Someone taught me that if you put a star next to what you're writing to correct it, that star tells people that you had to correct something. So that's a tip for you guys. If you ever you can't redo it, that'll be it. I'm just going to read a couple comments right now, and then I'm going to head off. I'm unfortunately sick again, so I'm trying to rest my voice. Great lineup, Brian says, and just give them the tip, Chuck says. Chuck, you know I like giving it all. Corey says, just back the advocate. Oh, we saw that. But thank you. Yeah, and I definitely want you in and want me to ask him. Chuck says, want me to ask him. Yes, Chuck, ask him. Chuck, ask Chuck for me. That's it, guys. I'm going to head off. I'm not feeling great today, but I'm around. So if you need me, tag me, talk to me. Before I go, though, there are 2 Kickstarters that did launch that I want to leave you with, if that's okay with you guys. I'm trying to remember where I put one of them. We have too many things open, apparently. And I'm trying to... Okay, here we go. Now, we had talked about this one on last week's Creator Talk with Frank Martin. So this is Hollow Testament.
Hi, I'm Frank Martin, creator of Modern Testament.
And I'm Luke Cooper, creator of Hollow Girl.
On the surface, both of our comics couldn't be further apart. One is an anthology that follows ancient beings in modern times, and the other is a gritty, supernatural action thriller about one girl's quest for revenge.
But they're actually more alike than you might think. Hollow Girl at its core is driven by deep biblical themes like vengeance and restless spirits, which makes her perfect to go up against a cast of mythological creations.
Following the same format as Modern Testament, Hollow Testament contains 3 standalone short stories, pitting Hollow Girl against a different biblical being in each one.
She would have to face off against Joan the Divine, Cain, and Death, as she continues her mission to help tortured souls find peace.
Thanks for taking the time to check out the Hollow Testament campaign. And please let us know if you have any questions about it.
To support our project, please click on the reward tier of your choice. Your pledge to bring this project to life will be very much appreciated.
All right, guys. And of course, we do have another one I want to check out. I believe it's Soul Patch. And so actually, I want to read something to you guys. So we're going to go over to Facebook for a minute. I'm going to go back over to Facebook. We're going to look up my friend Marcel Dupree. And he recently wrote something that he tagged me in that I wanted to share with you guys. And of course, some love for this, and this will be on tonight's show. Spirits of Destiny is coming from our friend Dorfies. See, I have it still written to make sure I get it right. Dorfies Jean is going to be giving us an amazing book February 1st. We look forward to talking about that. That's Spirit's Destiny. And I know a lot of you guys are, here we go. There's some Soul Patch stuff. I'm not finding what he, let me see if I can quickly find it. Here we go. Okay, so, and of course, Brian K. Morris also filmed another Never Mind the Furthermore for you guys. If you guys are a Brian K. Morris fan and you missed it, it's okay. It's on the site now. And here is Soul Patch. Now, as this loads, I just wanted to read what he wrote because I thought it was actually like really cool. He wrote Soul Pact, Patch. It's Soul Pact, not Patch. Soul Pact was created because I wanted to create a cheesecake book starring a black woman. Most cheesecake books don't offer a lot of diverse representation. I wanted to find a way to showcase that black women can be sexy and powerful at the same time. For those who don't know, and let's look up the term cheesecake to get it officially right. Term cheese. So you guys can see I'm actually not making this up. Or there we go, term cheesecake. So, and I want to get the official term because I don't want to word it the wrong way. All right. All right, let's see. The origins of the term cheesecake and beefcake. Cheesecake to describe a sexy, attractive woman flaunting her appeal is nowadays a rather archaic term. Archaic term. Likewise, beefcake is a reference to a hunk with rippling muscles. Now also seems rather outdated. So it's actually apparently an older term that has been brought back recently, and it does describe a lot of the anime stuff. I guess there's a lot more to it here. Oh, the 1920s. Okay, Curiosity. Ooh. Whoever that was can go to voicemail. It's probably someone trying to sell me insurance anyway. So cheesecake to describe a sexy... Oh, we already talked about it. But curiously, the term cheesecake is in connection with the beauty of woman seems a fairly recent term. It has a kind of 1920s and 30s sound to it. But no, cheesecake was used in Britain in the 1660s. Even then, the term was to describe overly sexuous and promiscuous. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word for a minute. I even know a song with a promiscuous girl, promiscuous women. So, all right. So now we know that the cheesecake goes back a lot further than even I thought it did. Let's take a look at the book that's inspired it. So this is Soul Patch. We don't have a video for it this time. We do have a moving motion right here. And we got some cool ass art. Some awesome rewards. And there's even an early bird reward. Let's check out what the early bird is. 15 bucks. So here we go. Soul Patch deal. Where's the early bird? I guess it doesn't say early bird. So let's see. The early bird. Let's see what the early bird does then. Because it doesn't say it there. Let's see. Come on, man. Where's the early? Oh, here we go. Soul patch. Soul packed. Why do I say patch? Soul packed print and soul packed PDF. So you get both, $15. Let me see. See, it all depends. Sometimes it's about shipping. See, when shipping's $10, what I'll do is I'll look for a PDF. And I'll hopefully run into them. I have to ask him what the difference is between the regular copy and the deluxe copy. Because, I mean, if there's a lot of stuff in the deluxe copy, I'm all in it. But that's it, guys. I wanted to show you these amazing projects. Oh, excuse me. We'll be getting them on very soon. Thank you guys for tuning in. And Chuck will have the news this evening and probably do a better job than I did. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Mr. Anderson, and you can follow me at MRANDERSIN.com. And make sure to check out Indie Advocates for all breaking indie news.